Did you know that one man revolutionized the financial market so boldly that he defied all the rules? Thomas Peterffy did not just create the largest electronic brokerage in the world, he did it with nothing but curiosity and determination. Many called his ideas crazy, but today, he is one of the most respected names in the industry. And the best part? The impact he made can change the way you invest forever. Stay until the end of this video to find out how he did it and how you can use his strategies to transform your own financial journey. The humble beginnings of a visionary. The story of Thomas Peterffy begins in the midst of turmoil during 1944 in Budapest, Hungary, amid the devastating impact of World War II. Growing up in such a challenging environment, young Thomas learned early on the importance of curiosity and resilience. Even as a child, he was deeply fascinated by the mysteries of the world around him. His questions were endless, and he had an uncanny ability to see the world not just as it was but as it could be. This early inclination to question and explore would lay the foundation for everything he would later accomplish. Despite the difficulties he faced, the childhood of Peterffy ignited a spark that would never go out. In a world full of uncertainty, he honed his natural curiosity and developed a mindset of persistence. This mental fortitude would become one of his most valuable assets throughout his life. You see, it was not just about the resources at hand. Peterffy did not have the wealth or privilege that many of the greats were born into, but it was his unwavering determination and unrelenting curiosity that propelled him forward. Interestingly, his passion for solving problems was not confined to the abstract. As a young man, Peterffy was particularly drawn to mathematics and engineering, subjects that offered clear, structured answers and solutions. But rather than just enjoying the theory, Peterffy always wanted to apply what he learned to the real world. This combination of technical prowess and a desire to make tangible changes would eventually guide his entry into the world of finance, a realm that, at the time, seemed worlds apart from his technical background. At a time when many were focused on survival, Peterffy was focused on learning. By the time he made the bold decision to leave Hungary for the United States, he had already developed the tools that would serve him for the rest of his life. What was most fascinating, however, was that Peterffy was not fleeing just to escape. It was his relentless pursuit of knowledge that led him to America. He knew that to unlock his potential, he needed to be in an environment that would challenge him, provide access to new ideas, and encourage his natural talents. Upon arriving in America, Peterffy had only a suitcase full of dreams. But the skills he had developed in Hungary, his intellectual curiosity, his problem-solving mentality, and his determination, would become his most important assets. He began his American journey working as an architectural draftsman, a job that not only paid the bills but also allowed him to observe and think about processes in entirely new ways. This is where the seeds of his future ventures began to take root, as he started to experiment with applying technology to traditionally manual processes. As the career of Peterffy progressed, he found himself venturing into uncharted territory, and his early experiences in engineering and design made him realize something remarkable: the world of finance was ripe for transformation. But this transformation would not come from traditional methods, it would come from technological innovation. With this realization, Peterffy set his sights on the financial sector, knowing that it was here where he could apply his creative problem-solving abilities on a much larger scale. Little did he know, this decision would change the entire course of his life and revolutionize the financial industry in the process. The birth of a financial revolution in 1978, Thomas Peterffy took a leap of faith and founded Interactive Brokers, a company that would go on to revolutionize the financial world. With a clear vision in mind, Peterffy sought to create a platform that would make trading faster, more efficient, and most importantly, accessible to anyone. While the idea of an electronic brokerage was novel and faced skepticism from the financial community, Peterffy was unwavering in his belief that technology could change the way people interacted with the market. His passion for innovation and his ability to see the future were his driving forces. The early days of Interactive Brokers were far from glamorous. The company started small, catering primarily to institutional traders. But even in these humble beginnings, the determination and forward-thinking mindset of Peterffy were evident. He was not just building a platform for the present, he was building a system that could evolve with the times, adapting to new technologies and market conditions. This strategic foresight became a hallmark of the approach of Peterffy to business. One of the early breakthroughs for interactive brokers was the development of automated trading systems. These systems allowed investors to execute trades with unprecedented speed and precision, eliminating the need for the manual, error-prone processes that had long dominated the industry. The introduction of algorithms to manage trading decisions was groundbreaking. Suddenly, traders could react to market changes in real time, creating opportunities that were previously impossible to seize. The commitment of Peterffy to automation had a lasting impact, turning interactive brokers into a trailblazer in the field of electronic trading. As the 1980s rolled in, Peterffy continued to push the boundaries of what was possible. He introduced even more cutting-edge technology, such as electronic trading terminals that connected directly to stock exchanges. This was a game-changer, as it eliminated the need for intermediaries and significantly reduced transaction costs. While traditional brokerages were still stuck in the past, Peterffy was already laying the foundation for the future of finance. His innovations in reducing the layers between buyers and sellers reshaped the way people viewed the market. But Peterffy did not just focus on improving the mechanics of trading. He had a larger vision, democratizing access to the market. The platform of interactive brokers was designed to be intuitive and user-friendly, enabling even novice investors to access complex market opportunities. This was revolutionary at the time, as many brokerage firms catered exclusively to institutional investors or the wealthy elite. The model of Peterffy leveled the playing field, giving anyone with an interest in investing the tools they needed to succeed. Despite the growing success of interactive brokers, the company faced its share of challenges. Competitors were quick to follow suit, attempting to replicate the approach of Peterffy. But rather than resting on his laurels, Peterffy remained committed to innovation. He understood that to stay ahead, he had to keep evolving. His strategy was to continually improve his platform and provide more value to his users. This mindset of constant innovation helped interactive brokers maintain its competitive edge and solidified the reputation of Peterffy as a visionary. Over the years, the relentless pursuit of innovation by Peterffy and his commitment to providing accessible, reliable, and efficient tools for investors paid off. Interactive brokers grew from a small startup into a powerhouse in the financial industry. What began as a bold idea to use technology to change the financial landscape had transformed into a dominant force in global trading, impacting investors at every level. The ability of Peterffy to see the potential of technology and his unwavering drive to make that vision a reality were key to the success of interactive brokers. Shaping the future with electronic trading. When we think about the financial markets today, it is hard to imagine a time when everything was still done manually. But back in the 1980s, Thomas Peterffy recognized a fundamental flaw in the traditional financial systems: they were slow, inefficient, and prone to human error. While many in the industry were content with the status quo, Peterffy set out to prove that there was a better way, one that was faster, more accurate, and accessible to everyone. His innovations would soon lay the groundwork for the digital trading systems we rely on today. The real turning point came when Peterffy developed electronic pricing systems that could display real-time prices with incredible accuracy. Prior to this, traders had to rely on estimates or delayed pricing, which often made it difficult to make fast, informed decisions. With the system of Peterffy, traders were able to view live data, empowering them to execute trades with more precision and confidence. This was a monumental shift in the way financial transactions were conducted, bringing a level of transparency and efficiency that had never existed before. But Peterffy did not stop there. Recognizing the power of automation, he introduced high-frequency trading algorithms that allowed trades to be executed in fractions of a second. This technology, once reserved for institutional investors, was made available to individual traders through interactive brokers, democratizing access to tools that had previously been out of reach. With these algorithms, traders could react to market fluctuations almost instantaneously, maximizing their ability to profit from even the smallest price movements. As the capabilities of electronic platforms grew, Peterffy saw the potential to further break down geographical barriers. Through his system, traders were no longer confined to their local markets, they could access global markets from anywhere in the world. This was a game changer, allowing investors to diversify their portfolios and tap into new opportunities that were previously inaccessible. The global connectivity provided by electronic platforms gave traders an edge that traditional systems simply could not match. One of the most important benefits of these electronic systems was the significant reduction in operational costs. By eliminating the need for middlemen and reducing manual processes, trading became cheaper and faster. This not only benefited large institutional investors, but it also made trading more accessible to the average investor. As a result, more people were able to participate in the financial markets, contributing to the growth of a more inclusive and dynamic investment environment. At the heart of the revolution of Peterffy was his unwavering belief in the power of technology to level the playing field. By giving individual investors access to sophisticated trading tools, he shifted the focus from relying on intuition and luck to relying on data and analysis. His vision helped transform the market from a realm of guesswork to one of informed decision-making, where anyone could analyze trends, develop strategies, and execute trades with confidence. Of course, no innovation comes without its challenges. Peterffy faced significant resistance from traditional brokers who were deeply entrenched in their manual systems. But rather than being discouraged, Peterffy used this resistance as motivation. He continued to refine his systems and showcase their value to investors, and over time, more and more people began to see the advantages of electronic trading. His persistence paid off, and the financial industry would never be the same. Leading the charge with a bold vision, the ability of Thomas Peterffy to innovate was not limited to technology alone. He also demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities that played a crucial role in shaping the trajectory of interactive brokers. From the very beginning, the approach of Peterffy to leadership was unique. He combined pragmatism with creativity, encouraging his team to think outside the box while always focusing on practical solutions. This mindset not only set him apart from other leaders in the financial industry but also played a pivotal role in the success of the company. One of the most remarkable leadership qualities of Peterffy was his ability to anticipate trends before they became obvious to others. While many business leaders were focused on the present, Peterffy was always thinking ahead. He understood that the financial industry was rapidly changing and that only those who were willing to embrace new technologies and ideas would thrive in the long run. His forward-thinking approach allowed interactive brokers to stay ahead of its competitors, constantly innovating and evolving to meet the needs of an ever-changing market. But the leadership of Peterffy was not just about being ahead of the curve, it was also about building a culture of excellence within his company. He did not simply tell his team what to do, he inspired them to think critically, take risks, and find creative solutions to complex problems. His leadership style encouraged collaboration and open communication, making interactive brokers a place where innovation could thrive. The success of the company was a direct result of the ability of Peterffy to motivate his team and foster an environment where new ideas were always welcome. Another key aspect of the leadership of Peterffy was his willingness to take calculated risks. While many business leaders shy away from risk, Peterffy saw it as an essential ingredient for success. He was not afraid to invest in new technologies, even when they were unproven, because he had a deep belief in their potential to change the industry. His willingness to take these risks paid off time and time again, helping interactive brokers maintain its position as an industry leader. Peterffy also understood the importance of transparency and fairness in business. Throughout his career, he emphasized the need for honest communication with customers and employees alike. He was a strong advocate for creating an open and ethical business environment, where all stakeholders were treated fairly. This commitment to transparency not only helped build trust with customers but also created a strong, loyal workforce that was dedicated to the mission of the company. His leadership was not just about achieving business success, it was also about inspiring others to lead with the same values of integrity, innovation, and courage. The example of Peterffy continues to influence entrepreneurs and business leaders around the world, proving that visionary leadership is not just about making smart decisions, it is about inspiring others to think big, take risks, and challenge the status quo. Now that we understand how the leadership of Peterffy shaped Interactive Brokers, the next question is, how did he continue to expand his influence and overcome the challenges that came with leading such an innovative company? Let us dive into that next. Taking the world by storm, the global reach of Interactive Brokers. Thomas Peterffy always saw the world as a connected, interconnected place, and he knew that for Interactive Brokers to truly succeed, it had to expand beyond the borders of the United States. He understood that the future of finance was not going to be confined to any one region, it was going to be global. This vision led to one of the most significant milestones of the company, its expansion into international markets. Peterffy was not just building a company, he was creating a platform that would serve investors worldwide, breaking down geographic and financial barriers that once seemed insurmountable. The expansion was not just about entering new markets, it was about offering global access to all investors, regardless of their location. Peterffy knew that by opening up new regions, he would give investors the opportunity to diversify their portfolios in ways they never could before. With access to international markets, traders could explore opportunities in Europe, Asia, and Latin America, gaining exposure to foreign stocks, commodities, and currencies. This ability to trade globally was something that traditional brokers could not offer, and it gave Interactive Brokers a significant edge over its competitors. But global expansion did not come without its challenges. Each country had its own regulatory framework, and integrating these diverse regulations into a single platform was no small feat. However, Peterffy saw these challenges as opportunities to innovate further. Instead of viewing regulatory complexity as an obstacle, he embraced it, working directly with governments and financial authorities to ensure that Interactive Brokers could meet local requirements while still providing the same high level of service and functionality across borders. This approach not only helped the company navigate regulatory hurdles but also built a reputation for transparency and trustworthiness. One of the key factors behind the success of the global expansion of Interactive Brokers was its commitment to offering high-quality customer service and support. Recognizing that many investors were unfamiliar with foreign markets, Peterffy invested heavily in educational resources to help them understand the intricacies of international trading. Interactive Brokers provided guides, webinars, and multilingual support to ensure that traders could navigate these new markets with confidence. This focus on education helped build a loyal customer base and ensured that investors were well equipped to make informed decisions. The vision of Peterffy was not just about increasing revenue, it was about reshaping the financial ecosystem to make it more inclusive. He believed that by offering access to global markets, he could empower individual investors to make smarter, more diversified investment decisions. This was part of his broader mission to democratize finance and remove the barriers that had historically kept smaller investors from competing on an equal footing with large institutions. By doing so, he not only transformed Interactive Brokers but also influenced the entire financial industry. As the company continued to grow, Peterffy did not rest on his laurels. He understood that global success was not just about expanding into new regions, it was about constantly improving the platform and making it more efficient. Whether it was introducing new products, enhancing technology, or refining the customer experience, Peterffy remained committed to ensuring that Interactive Brokers stayed at the cutting edge of the financial industry. This relentless pursuit of excellence is what allowed the company to thrive in an increasingly competitive market. Today, Interactive Brokers stands as a testament to the vision and leadership of Peterffy. What started as a small operation in the United States has now grown into a global powerhouse, serving millions of customers worldwide. The success of the company has proven that when you combine innovation, global vision, and a commitment to customer satisfaction, the possibilities are limitless. Conquering obstacles, the resilience behind success. No great success story is without its challenges, and the journey of Thomas Peterffy with Interactive Brokers was no exception. As a pioneer in the financial technology space, Peterffy faced numerous obstacles, some external, like market resistance, and others internal, like the growing pains of a fast-expanding company. However, the ability of Peterffy to face these challenges head-on and use them as stepping stones is what truly set him apart as a leader. One of the first significant challenges Peterffy faced was convincing the financial industry that electronic platforms were the future. In the early days, many brokers were deeply skeptical of the potential of technology to transform the industry. They viewed manual trading systems as reliable and time-tested, and the idea of automated systems seemed like a risky experiment. But Peterffy was undeterred by the skepticism. Instead of seeing resistance as a setback, he saw it as an opportunity to educate and prove the value of his innovations. He focused on demonstrating the speed, accuracy, and efficiency of his systems through real-world results. Slowly but surely, the industry began to recognize the advantages of electronic trading, and interactive brokers gained traction. In addition to market resistance, Peterffy also had to navigate the complex regulatory landscape. As interactive brokers expanded globally, it encountered different regulations in each country it entered. Adapting the platform to comply with local laws while maintaining the core values of transparency and efficiency of the company was no small task. However, Peterffy embraced this challenge. Rather than viewing regulatory requirements as obstacles, he saw them as opportunities to push for modernization within the industry. He worked closely with regulators, offering solutions that not only met legal requirements but also improved the overall financial ecosystem. This proactive approach helped interactive brokers avoid potential pitfalls and cemented the reputation of the company as a trustworthy and compliant entity. Another major challenge for Peterffy was the rapid pace of technological change. In the fast-moving world of finance, tools and technologies that were cutting-edge one day could quickly become outdated the next. To stay ahead, Peterffy knew he had to constantly innovate. This required a significant investment in research and development, ensuring that interactive brokers remained at the forefront of technological advancements. The commitment of Peterffy to innovation did not just involve upgrading the features of his platform, it was about anticipating future trends and preparing the company for the next big thing. Whether it was the rise of high-frequency trading or the shift towards mobile platforms, Peterffy ensured that interactive brokers was always prepared to adapt and thrive. Despite the challenges, the resilience and ability of Peterffy to think strategically allowed him to turn obstacles into opportunities. One of his greatest strengths was his ability to stay calm under pressure. When faced with a crisis, Peterffy would analyze the situation carefully, identify the root cause, and develop a plan of action to resolve the issue. This methodical approach helped him steer interactive brokers through turbulent times, whether it was a market downturn, regulatory change, or technological disruption. The competitive landscape was also a constant challenge. As interactive brokers grew, more and more firms began to replicate the approach of Peterffy, creating their own electronic platforms. But rather than fearing the competition, Peterffy used it as motivation to improve. He understood that in order to stay ahead, he had to continue offering unique value to his customers. This constant focus on customer experience, combined with his relentless pursuit of innovation, ensured that interactive brokers maintained its leadership position in the market. Even in the face of adversity, Peterffy never lost sight of his ultimate goal, to democratize finance and make the market more accessible to everyone. Each challenge he faced only strengthened his resolve to make this vision a reality. By embracing difficulties as opportunities for growth, Peterffy turned interactive brokers into a leading force in global finance. Leaving a lasting legacy, inspiring the next generation. The influence of Thomas Peterffy on the financial world goes far beyond the groundbreaking technology he introduced. His legacy is marked by his unwavering commitment to making the financial markets more accessible and efficient for everyone. By combining his technical expertise with a visionary mindset, Peterffy not only revolutionized the trading industry but also laid the foundation for future generations of investors, entrepreneurs, and innovators to continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible. One of the most significant aspects of the legacy of Peterffy is his role in democratizing finance. Through interactive brokers, he made it possible for individual investors, no matter their size or experience, to access the same tools and opportunities that were once reserved for large institutions. This was a game-changer for millions of people who wanted to take control of their financial futures but lacked the resources or connections to do so. The vision of Peterffy for a more inclusive market has had a profound impact, leveling the playing field and empowering a new generation of self-directed investors. The approach of Peterffy to leadership also serves as an inspiration for future generations. His ability to think critically, innovate continuously, and take calculated risks has become a blueprint for aspiring entrepreneurs. More than just a businessman, Peterffy is a mentor through his actions, showing that with the right mindset, perseverance, and a willingness to learn, anyone can achieve extraordinary success. His leadership style, marked by transparency, integrity, and a commitment to excellence, offers a valuable lesson for those looking to make their mark in any industry. Another key element of the legacy of Peterffy is his emphasis on the importance of knowledge and education. Throughout his career, he prioritized learning and self-improvement, constantly seeking to understand emerging technologies, market trends, and regulatory changes. This dedication to personal growth and continuous learning has inspired countless individuals to invest in their own education and professional development. The example of Peterffy serves as a reminder that success is not just about having the right tools or resources, it is about being willing to adapt, grow, and evolve. Peterffy also understood that true leadership involves giving back. His efforts to educate and empower others were not just about financial gain, but about creating lasting change that would benefit the wider community. The commitment of his company to providing educational resources, such as webinars and guides, reflects his belief that informed investors are better equipped to navigate the complexities of the financial world. By fostering a culture of learning and support, Peterffy has left behind a legacy that extends far beyond the walls of interactive brokers. In addition to his business accomplishments, the impact of Peterffy can be seen in the broader financial ecosystem. His innovations paved the way for new technologies, such as high-frequency trading, algorithmic trading, and blockchain, that continue to shape the future of the industry. The forward-thinking approach of Peterffy has set the stage for future advancements in financial technology, inspiring innovators to keep challenging the status quo and finding new ways to improve the market. As we look to the future, the legacy of Peterffy serves as a powerful reminder that the greatest achievements are often born out of curiosity, persistence, and the willingness to take bold risks. His story is one of overcoming obstacles, challenging conventions, and using technology to make the world a better place. His impact will be felt for generations to come, and his example will continue to inspire entrepreneurs and investors to think bigger, aim higher, and never stop innovating. Shaping the future, the vision of Thomas Peterffy for financial innovation. Though Thomas Peterffy has already made an indelible mark on the financial world, his journey is far from over. Peterffy is constantly looking ahead, envisioning how new technologies and market dynamics will continue to evolve. His work with interactive brokers laid the foundation for a future where finance is faster, more transparent, and more accessible than ever before. And while the tools and platforms of today are impressive, Peterffy believes the next wave of financial innovation is just beginning. One of the key areas that Peterffy is passionate about is the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning into the financial sector. Peterffy sees these technologies as powerful tools that can help investors identify hidden patterns, predict market trends, and make more informed decisions. With artificial intelligence, trading can become even more efficient, and investors can gain deeper insights into market behavior. The commitment of Peterffy to staying ahead of technological trends means that Interactive Brokers is already exploring ways to incorporate these cutting-edge tools into its platform, offering a glimpse into the future of finance. Blockchain is another area where Peterffy sees huge potential. While blockchain is already making waves in the world of cryptocurrencies, Peterffy believes it can play an even more transformative role in the broader financial ecosystem. Blockchain technology promises to make transactions more transparent, secure, and efficient, and Peterffy is excited about the possibilities it holds for the future of trading. By removing the need for intermediaries and creating a more decentralized system, blockchain could revolutionize everything from clearing and settlement processes to the way assets are traded globally. But the vision of Peterffy for the future of finance is not just about technology, it is also about making finance more inclusive. Over the years, he has worked tirelessly to democratize the financial markets, and he believes that the future of finance should be accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or resources. By reducing the barriers to entry and providing investors with the tools they need to succeed, Peterffy hopes to empower more people to take control of their financial futures. The idea of a truly inclusive financial system, where anyone can participate and thrive, is at the heart of his vision for the future. Sustainability is also an increasingly important consideration for Peterffy. He believes that the financial industry has the potential to play a significant role in promoting responsible business practices and addressing global challenges such as climate change and social inequality. By directing investments toward companies that prioritize sustainability, Peterffy sees finance as a tool for creating positive change in the world. He advocates for using the power of the market to drive innovation in sustainability and create a better future for all. The financial landscape is changing rapidly, and Peterffy is committed to staying at the forefront of this transformation. By embracing new technologies, fostering financial inclusion, and focusing on sustainability, he aims to shape a future where the financial markets are not only more efficient but also more responsible and accessible to all. His ability to adapt to new trends and technologies while maintaining his core values has been the key to his success, and it will continue to guide his work as he pushes the boundaries of what is possible in finance. As we look to the future of financial innovation, one thing is clear: the vision of Thomas Peterffy will continue to inspire and shape the industry for years to come. With his dedication to innovation, his commitment to inclusivity, and his forward-thinking approach, Peterffy is not just shaping the future of finance, he is creating a legacy that will influence generations of investors, entrepreneurs, and innovators for decades to come. Here is the truth: Thomas Peterffy did not just break the mold, he smashed it. He proved that with the right vision, even the most established systems can be turned upside down. If you want to succeed like Peterffy, you need to think differently, act boldly, and never settle for the status quo. Do not just watch from the sidelines, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and start your own revolution in finance.